these are just weird times. These are weird times, these are tough times. There's a lot on my mind. There's a lot on a lot of people's minds, I hope. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we would talk about another aspect of my life. In case you didn't know, I live here in Los Angeles, California, and I am trying to, launch my page, do the beauty, do a little bit of fun, because I feel like everyone needs to know that even past all the images and the photos and the videos and the glam, I'm stressed, I'm anxious, I'm worried all the time, and I feel like sometimes, I feel like all the time, it is a physical pain and exhaustion that I feel. So I'm trying to just think now I need to figure out what I'm doing next, and so we're focusing on the other part of my life, which is acting. Okay. I have a commercial and print agent here in Los Angeles, and I got that through a website called LA Casting, or it was LA Casting and Casting Frontier were the first websites that I was on. Now I'm also on Actors Access. So those are some websites that if you're looking to act, if you want to get into some extra work, if you want to see what the industry is like, it's a great opportunity. All those links that I use, I will put down in the bar below. However, now I was asked by my agent who had a meeting and they brought up a booking that I've just recently got that I can't talk about just yet. It's like a little thing, but it's cute, it's fun. I really hope that it comes out and they'll cut me out of it. So, fingers crossed. But they want me to sign to their theatrical department. And now I don't know much about this world. I'm very new in the industry, I'm very green. If that's what they say in regards to this. So today we are working on creating some new headshots. My old headshots were, they were cute. However, those were taken in January of this year, and I'll pull up a photo somewhere here. Oh wait, no. Don't see my light bulb. This was me in January. Now my hair is very different, and I feel like I have a whole different look now. And all the photos that I have with my hair like this, and pink and colorful and or long and curly, long and blown out, sorry. All those photos have me with glam makeup on, and those are great. I've used them for they have different categories for photos that you can choose. This one is your punk look, this is your rock look, this is your business casual, this is your casual, what have you.
It's fashion meets, it's fashion, excuse me, it's fashion. It's fashion? Is it, wait, but is it fashion?
So I can fill out those and submit those for a bit more of those. That was my phone. Pursuing an acting career in times of coronavirus and in times of all this madness and dismay is weighing down on my heart. Stay tuned if you want to see me turn into just a simple look that I do, which could be an everyday makeup look, but it is the look that I do when I go on auditions or just regular jobs. So stay tuned. Okay, so I don't know about y'all, but the weather is getting colder now, and so my eyes get very watery, which means I get a little in there. So if you like me, you gotta just clean your eyes, get those crusties out. Nope. Sorry. Get those crusties out first, okay? Make sure that you don't see any of that. Make sure around your nose is all clean. I would show you a skincare thing if anyone wants to see what my skincare routine is like. I mean, I try a little something. I'm not as consistent with my skincare as, people should be with skincare, but my skin's pretty clear, So if you wanted to see my skincare routine, you can ask. We're gonna start off with our Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and I love this because it is a great grip primer. The foundation that I use actually has a primer built in, so I just think this makes it stick even more. But I love the texture of it. I love how hydrated it makes my face feel. I love how hydrated it makes my face feel. It feels cooling, and it dries down with that slight tackiness, but I feel like it also just kind of gives my skin more of that skin look, Next step, I always like to begin, I guess I could have done this before, but I like to start with my Kopari Lip Balm. This is a coconut lip love balm. It's just really nice and moisturizing. It looks really glossy at first, but once you're talking, I feel like the product really works itself in. And I'd rather leave like a thicker coat on at first so it can kind of set in for when I'm doing the rest of my face. Next I'm going to go in with my Makeup Revolution XX Concealer in CX13. Now I think this is a great color for me because for years when I first started wearing makeup, I was definitely just going for the yellow concealer, okay? Everybody was one shade of concealer. It was like banana powder. Everyone just wants yellow under their eyes. Now people are like, okay, there's other tones besides just pure yellow and pure white to put under the eyes to brighten. So this color I love because it has like a warmth to it. It has a pinkiness to the tone. So it really works to cancel out the blueness under my eyes. And I love when people who really don't have any dark circles are putting on color corrector and concealer and foundation and concealer back over it. I'm just like, oh. Don't make no sense. When I'm applying my concealer, I want to apply it in prime spots. So I'm going to apply it right here in my eye. And then I'll drag it down just a small amount. And then right here, I'll also apply a small amount of that concealer. And I'll also conceal right here because I usually have redness. Yeah, I'll also conceal my brow right here. Then you're going to go ahead and just blend that out. As you can see, I think it is a pretty really good match for my skin tone right here. And now, I don't know about anyone else, but when summer's over, my skin, my body still wants to party and believe that it's summer, but my face kind of loses all of the color first. So the tones in my face here are a lot more yellow, as you can see, than the tones on my body. And so sometimes if you want to keep it super, super natural, you literally could just keep it just like this. I mean, this concealer will dry down a bit. I didn't put that much, so it won't really crease. But if you want to set it, I would use some translucent powder. A good one if you have skin color like me, brown skin. This powder is great because the one I used to use before that was a Sasha Buttercup. And if you know Sasha, that's a cosmetic brand that's from Trinidad and Tobago, but I think you can find it in certain beauty places around. I know I was in Brooklyn, I found it in beauty supply stores. Anyway, but this powder is a pinky brown, warmish toned powder, and it looks when I look at the powder itself, it looks like it would be way too warm or dark for me, but it does brighten and it doesn't look too warm and it doesn't darken my under eye. So it's great. Since I want my skin to look extra, extra nice today and glowing, I'm gonna use Mineral Air, and now this is a personal air misting device. This works specifically with their foundations, and their foundations are specifically ionized to work with these devices. And full disclosure, I do work for Mineral Air. I am one of their global makeup artists and regional trainer. So I've been using this a lot because I do generally enjoy it, but it does just give me that surreal, extra life looking skin. When I was looking at these shades as well, they have 11 shades and they're highly adaptable. However, sometimes you are going to be in between shades. And right now I told you my neck is darker than my face here. So my one shade that I have is Deep. And now Deep, it says that it's for neutral undertones. However, Deep runs a little warm, as you can see right there. I'll blend that out for you. But it looks good. See that? And that looks very close to the tone that's right here in the depths of my face. So, we don't apply it with our finger. What we do with the device is, let me just clean this off. To start, I'm going to take the foundation and I'm going to take the shade Deep. And with the shade Deep, I'm going to use about, let's say I'll use 6 drops of the Deep shade. And actually, there's a shade Mocha, which is 1 shade deeper. And I'm just going to apply 1 drop of this because it has a cool undertone, which I think it'll help balance it out a little bit more and help neutralize it. My skin tone is warm, it's neutral, it's cool. It's like 3 different things all in one face. I'm just applying 2 drops of the Mocha shade. I close back the rubber reservoir. That was hard to say. And then there's literally just 1 push button application. And I'm going to apply this on my cheeks and a little bit on my forehead. And I'm really trying to keep it off of the conceal, the area that I apply the concealer. And I'm just trying to like give the skin that like extraness. This was just a 2-second application right here. And as you can see, it had already like evened out my skin tone. As compared to over here. Compared to over here where it's much yellow. Here it's not much yellow. So this is the side without. And this is the side with. For the next step, I'm actually going to dip into my Maybelline Fit Me Powder, and I'm going to just apply this lightly under my eyes so that by the time I go take the photos, I'm not going to have any creasing at all. Because even though it does dry down, it still will crease on me a little bit if I'm just kind of constantly moving around because I do got some lines under my eyes.
What? I can't hear you!
Just take the extra product from the brush and swipe it across the lid, and that will just take down that shine, because I have pretty oily lids, so they always look kind of extra glossy. So I'm actually going to dip into my Makeup Revolution. This is Makeup by Tammy's collab with them, the Paradise Glow palette. This is their lighter of their quads, and it's so beautiful because I love this bronzer because it's not too dark for me. It's like just dark enough where like it'll soften like certain edges. But the contour is nice when it's used in very small. She's pigmented, okay? And she's very cool. She's too cool for me. Dab the excess off, and I'm going to use that to pat down that bit of shine on my forehead. I don't want to use the Maybelline translucent powder because that is a brightening powder, and that just won't flatter up here. It'll just make that powder stick out. So we're just going to use a darker brown powder to help us out with that shine. I'm going to touch into the bronzer, and I'm going to just cut it right under right above my beard. Just like that. So the next step that I see is that with the mineral air, sometimes with the mister, it'll go over my brows, so I can see that my brows have a little bit of foundation on them. So, keeping it super simple, I'm just taking like a regular, this is a Flash Moment like hair tamer, but I use this for my brows, and so it's just like a clear liquid that has a very, very light hold. But it works, you know. I have thicker brows, so I think I just require a thicker product for a stronger hold. But if you have like a lighter brow and your brows are easily like brushed into place, this could be the product for you. Next, I'm going to take my Haus Labs eyeliner, and this is their gel liner in, what shade is this? Go Diva? Yeah, this is Go Diva, which is their brown. I use this as a lip liner. I use this for lots of different things, but I like to just add a little bit more, eyelashes in my look. So, I like to darken my bottom lash line, just slightly. Brushing over it. I'm not trying to make any hard lines. I'm just trying to darken that area. I also like running it on my top lash line. And keeping it very close to the top lashes. Can you see that? With the mascara, I'm just going to lightly touch the ends of my lashes. Just helping to lift this outer part. I'm going to press it up to darken or to thicken the lashes there. Because you don't want them to look separated. I don't want them to look like they're coated with mascara. I just want them to look a little bit denser. As you can see, this side has mascara on it, and this side doesn't have the mascara. So this is my, I guess, like, hyper-realistic looking skin that I would wear to like an audition, to submit something, to take pictures in. This is what I would wear if I wanted to be around people that I didn't want to ask me questions about wearing makeup, so it kind of just looks like I'm just like really stunning, because I am. If you like this video or like the short little tips that I gave on how I would do my makeup for auditions, or how you can do your makeup just for a light everyday beat, then please like this video, leave a comment, share it, hit me up, let me know what you're doing, let me know if you're discovering any new ventures with yourself during this quarantine. I mean, obviously I'm getting into acting now, so I'm getting photos, well, I'm taking my own headshots, I'm gonna film my own reel. They told me that I should work with a company, but you know what, I feel like I have the ability to shoot something nice. You know, I have this like beauty studio that I still have to show y'all, so if you want to see that, please let me know, okay? So until next time, I hope that you all stay safe. I hope that you all are finding some peace in large parts of your day, because most of mine is very stressful, but I want to take all the good energy I can, draw it up from the earth, and give it into you through this video camera. So if you've liked this, please let me know. It's gonna be a new thing. Maybe I'll film like a little acting little channel part on this channel. If you like to see things like that like report, like things about like reading scripts, or looking for monologues, or recording your reel, or going on auditions. If you want to see any of those types of things, I'm gonna do them so I can record them and show you. You know, I want to share more of myself, like I said in, I don't know, a couple of videos ago. So here I am showing you, you know, this is me. So until next time, I hope you're all safe, well, and happy, and thank you for spending some time with me today. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. Wish me luck.